when you believe something's true, you'll find evidence for it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you a little test. Look around this room right now and notice everything you can see that's brown, okay? Everything you can find. So all around, both sides of you, anything you see that's brown. People at home, look at that in your own room. What you see is brown. Okay, close your eyes.
Okay.
Tell me everything you just saw that was red. Now, obviously, you saw a lot more brown, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why? Because you're looking for it. Open your eyes. Now look for red. Look for red anywhere you can find red. Any place you can find red.
Okay.
Okay? Did you find more red this time? How come?
Because I was looking for red.
That's right. Once you develop a belief, you find what supports it. So watch this. You will find stuff that's not even there in order to be successful. I bet you saw some beige shit, called it brown just to feel successful, did you?
Right over there.
I bet you saw some things burgundy and called them red just so you could feel successful.
I factored in some of those now and later.
You see what I'm saying? If you think you're screwed up, you're messed up, you're going to find and you're going to color yourself that way. If you think someone else is a jerk, if you think they're your friend and they have a bad day, they have bad behavior, you go, well, they're having a bad day. If you think they're a bad person, then it's always going to be.
A lot of you are not ready to hear this truth. And it is the truth because the person, me, telling you what's actually going on has been perpetrating these lies, this scam, this nonsense for views, for money, for internet, I guess, dopamine hits when you get all the likes and you get lots of comments. You feel good. You're like, yeah, look at my channel, look at my videos, they're doing well. And all of us and all these Call of Duty YouTubers and all these Call of Duty hate YouTubers are absolutely knowingly full of shit. There are tiny truths to all this hate and all this skill-based matchmaking and this rigged and all these nonsense videos. There's tiny bits of truth, but most of it is exaggerated. Most of it is not true. Most of it is just guessing. Most of it is just throwing shit against the wall and hoping it sticks. And hating Call of Duty and all these Call of Duty hate channels like myself, we are grifters. And that's why I've stopped doing it. And that's why I no longer do it. And that's why I have changed my attitude and my, I guess, perspective and the way I do things when it comes to Call of Duty and YouTube in general. There is definitely criticism to be had for a lot of different franchises and games like Call of Duty, but most of all of these videos, all those hate videos you see are nothing but grifts and bullshit. In the past, it was a lot more justified because it was after the, I guess, community and people making videos. But now, the attacking the game itself, almost all of it is a grift. And I'd like to show you a prime example, no pun intended here, with this Prime Pete fellow who is an up-and-comer, and all of his content is the same as everybody else's content. And all it is just trying to get into the algorithms, and they are essentially the 2024 version of these guys. Black Ops 6 is doing it. No skill-based matchmaking. I made that same video and I got tons and tons of views. This guy got 104,000 views. It's got no skill-based matchmaking, everybody. No skill. Oh my God. Oh shit. Black Ops 6 is rigged 7 days ago. It's a lie. Wait, what? It just said right here there's no skill-based matchmaking. Oh my God. Now your uploads today. Oh my God. Do not pre-order Black Ops 6, guys. It's rigged. Who's made those videos? I've made those videos. Everyone makes the same videos. It's all nonsense. Hating on Call of Duty has some validity to it, but all of this here, all these videos you see, whether they're mine or Nero's or Blame Truth or anybody, all these other smaller YouTubers or J Bowman or all these Call of Duty hate grifter channels, myself included, they're all bullshit. No one knows that. No one knows that at all. Is it rigged? How do they know it's rigged? No one knows it's rigged. There's skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty, yes, but to the extent it is, everybody is just guessing. Everybody's just making it up. It doesn't matter if there's patents or not patents. It doesn't matter what someone says or he says or she says. It's all just grifting. It's all just clickbait. It's all just sensationalized to get people to click into them. And we are ourselves destroying gaming. People like this, like myself, Blame Truth, everybody on social media and social media in general, I mean, we can extrapolate this to even bigger things. And that's why I'm making this video, because it's bigger than Call of Duty, as Jay Dion said. It's bigger than black and white. It's bigger than just gaming. It is everything on social media. Your reality and what you think is going on. And I hope, please, for the love of God, some of you, fucking amen, please just listen. Please open your heart, open your mind, open your eyes, open your freaking third eye and listen for a second. I understand there's all kind of cognitive dissonance going on. You got all kind of cognitive biases going on, and none of you really want to listen or hear what I have to say, and you're going to deny it. But I'm telling you, just for once in your life, for 5 minutes here, just take it easy for a second and just imagine, don't have to agree, but just imagine that what I'm saying is the truth, because it is the truth. But if you don't think it is, just imagine this and just humor me for a few seconds here. Your reality and what you think is happening in gaming, in Call of Duty, in social media, in the world, in the freaking, whether it be climate change or Donald Trump or Joe Biden or the World Economic Forum or gaming or Call of Duty rigged skill-based matchmaking, whatever it is, reality is subjective, which means it is open to interpretation and can be changed and is dependent upon the person perceiving the data that's going into their brain. Objective means that it is a fact and everyone would agree on that fact. So reality is subjective. And people on YouTube and social media will push things that will help them get money, get views. They don't necessarily even believe in it. And that starts changing your perception of reality. And you start getting cognitive biases and people start getting confirmation biases because when they make these YouTube videos that are like sensationalized and shitting on Call of Duty, they get money returned to them as a positive reinforcement. They make money. They're like, yes, I'm getting clicks. I'm getting views. Yes, this is awesome. And then they know what? They start looking for problems in the game to start making problems in the game. They start seeing things that aren't even there, and then they start manipulating their audience to start believing that, and then they change their perspective and perception of reality, and that can be extrapolated out to politics. And I'll explain to you. Let me explain to you. Let me just drop the hammer and stop fucking around. Let me just hit you with the actual fact. There are two realities occurring in the world right now. And there are people who think Donald Trump is great. They think people that Donald Trump is a horrible, worst person in the world. And it has nothing to do with intelligence, has nothing to do with education. It has to do with the reality and the perception of what is put into your mind. And you know what? Both people can't be right. But both people think they are right. But what is the reality? More so applies somewhere in the middle. Donald Trump isn't the God's gift to man, and neither is he Satan. Joe Biden isn't God's gift to the morons, the dementia poster child out there. He also isn't the worst ever. But what is reality? It is subjective. It's based upon where you live, what information you have, and the people surrounding you, and who you talk to, and who your friends are, and what you listen to. And it has to do, like, for example, why is everybody in California a liberal, more or less? And why is everybody in Arkansas, I guess as a state I can think of, where everybody's probably a Republican and Donald Trump and thinks a certain way? Is it because no, it's because they're a product of their surrounding, the product of their environment, the product of the information they get. They didn't actually make those decisions on themselves. They were like, coerced into it without even knowing it. They're like basically born into a matrix of their area and they bought into what they were told, whether it be on the left or on the right. And that is exactly the same situation that we have with gaming in these videos of like, no skill-based matchmaking, oh, it's rigged, and oh, no, it's not rigged, and all this grifting and nonsense, and how it changes the perception and the mind of the people playing the game. And honestly, I mean, that's why I've changed. That's why I'm done with it, because I'm one of the biggest perpetrators of this. Back in the past, there was actually some validity to what I was saying. Nowadays, it's almost all bullshit. Almost all of it. Almost every Call of Duty hate video you see is almost all bullshit. It's always the same thing. It's up and downs, back and forth. And if people haven't figured it out by now, I have been doing it on purpose recently, trying to wake people up. Have said in one video, Call of Duty is the best. Call of Duty is the worst. X-Defiant's awesome. X-Defiant sucks. I'm trying to prove a point. A lot of you didn't seem to get it. Some of you did. I could see by the comments down below that some of you catch it. But a lot of you miss it. A lot of you think, oh, this guy's bipolar, schizophrenic. Like, listen, no, like, okay. The life that I've had and led to where I am, I would never be anywhere who I am or what I've done in my life and accomplished what I've accomplished outside of this bullshit social media if I actually was the person that you think I am, or you probably are, maybe I portray I am online. A lot of you see between the lines and realize who I really am, but those that just dig at the surface and don't actually have the whatever it is that requires to actually see what's going on, you've been fooled. You have been fooled. And you are being fooled. You're being fooled by all these guys with these nonsense videos where it's skilled, it's rigged, it's not rigged. Oh, I like X-Defiant because there's no skill-based matchmaking. That is the marketing of X-Defiant. That's all they have for you. If you are actually being like not confirmation bias, not cognitive dissonance, not biased yourself, and a lot of people hating these Call of Duty games don't even play them. Like Blame Truth literally has not played the fucking game since December. Like 6 months, bros, okay? But yet he sits here and tries to make fun of the game or talk shit about it, and a lot of these people don't even play the game. It is all a grift. I at least play the game. And I'll tell you what, I cannot differentiate the sweat and the lobbies between X-Defiant and Modern Warfare 3. I really can't. If you like one over the other, that's fine. But if we're actually being like honest here, the sweat is the sweat. Skill-based matchmaking, not. all these rigs and all this nonsense. This has been the same shit going on for years. For years and years, I've heard this nonsense about hit detection, hit registration. Oh, I'm bullet stuck. Hit aim resist has been a thing in Call of Duty since 2007, 2006. We had El Presador's famous El Presador. Maybe you guys don't know who that is. Whatever. He was one of the biggest Call of Duty YouTubers out in the day. He was kind of like, I'm kind of like the El Presador now. He was the same age then as I am now, and I'm kind of crazy. Anyways, long story short, he used to have a play thing when he was playing Call of Duty, aim resist, and it was like couldn't get his bullet gun to lock on. You know, the point is this, is that if you're looking for something, you're going to find it. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope that you took some time to just slowly, hopefully break down the wall and try to actually hear what I'm trying to say. Be cool, guys. Stay in school. Stay no drugs. Look for ways for cross the street. Help prevent forest fires. Make sure to brush and floss regularly. Help promote healthy oral hygiene. And last but not least, and most importantly, stay black. Question of Thor. Like the high crime and shaders building moves hard to kids. Some of the judge to us. Some of the also let me think. I'll believe what white man bring you down.